I didn't get to film a video yesterday. Just kind of ran out of time a little bit. And then when I did have time, I was too busy talking. Pod slow, bud. But I just dropped my car off for an MOT. So then now me and Pod are walking home. Pod. Wait. Good boy. This is a bit of a boring walk for him today. But again, he's probably not finding it as boring as me, because he's sniffing and, you know, exploring somewhere where we don't walk ever. Smelling dogs that we probably have never seen in our lives, so maybe it's not quite as boring to him. But anyway, got this to do, a couple of dogs to bath, everybody to walk, and then I may end up walking down here to get my car later. So we shall see. Come on, Freddie, you can do it. Good lad. Good boy. So yeah, anyway, I'm back, as you can see. I think I got the majority of the dogs with me. Phoenix's hip scores have come back. And his elbow score is 0-0. His hips are 5-5. So if you've got a registered, Bayer tested, full hearing girl and you want to visit Phoenix, let me know. Hello, Winnie! You ready for some girlfriends now? Yeah. Winnie Ford. He's the fit. Winnie Ford. He's such a Winnie Ford. He's such a Winnie Ford. He's the happiest dog. Hey, Banana, nice to see you. It's nice to see you. Where have you been? Banana? Oh, Banana. Has you got good smiles? Good girl. Pod's looking for pond skaters in the water trough. It's like that's a perfectly normal thing to do. So yeah, I've had an interesting discussions with a few people about temperament. And I do think that people aren't truly aware or even able to admit to themselves what their dog's temperament is. And there's an awful lot, and I've said a lot at dog shows, even out walking, there's an awful lot of reactive dogs. And people don't really see it for what it is. It's like, oh, it's only this breed. So, or it's only that breed, or it's only males, or only neutered males, or no. You can't put like rules and stipulations on it. Is your dog reactive or not? Katniss! No digging! And, you know, they could be reacting because they're in pain. So it's like, stay away from me, because they're worried the other dog is going to hurt them when they're already hurting. They could be nervous. More often than not, I believe they're nervous. And to me, they're reactive or they're not. And you can do training to help them work through their reactivity, or help them at least be able to ignore other dogs. And I think that's the key, is people sort of don't ever believe they're going to train them to be able to be happy and interact with whatever dogs they react to. And that is more than likely true. So can you train your dog to just ignore and be indifferent to the dogs they'd normally react to. You don't need to take it as far as getting them to be off lead and trustworthy off lead with the dog they don't like. I hope I'm not making some sort of sense, but certainly if you look through pedigree lines and you think, oh, I remember that dog was nervous. And even if you're 3-4 generations away from that, you could still see some nervous dogs crop up. And then you breed from the best. And a nervous dog isn't the best. A reactive dog isn't the best. And I always start my plans for breeding with temperament. If they've not got a good temperament, I don't go any further into my research, because what's the point? And the reason I do that is I think, like, you've seen my litters. Rarely do we have less than 10. So all these other dogs have got to live with other people. You're going to play with a puppy. Aria does like to play with puppies. Get her, brum brum. 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 You're so silly. Oh my god, so easy to do in zoomies. I love when they do the like swinging, skitting around like when they're about to do zoomies. And I forgot my train of conversation now. So yeah, the reason I do start with the temperament is other people have got to live with these dogs. And like, I walked pod today, hour and a bit to walk home from where I dropped my car off at the garage. It was all lead, all on the pavement, past people, past dogs, a lot of traffic, lots of houses, and you know, like a lot of noise and sort of a lot of things to sniff and think about, but not a lot of off-lead time, and not once did that dog do anything wrong. And that's how it should be. And like, I didn't ever worry like, oh, if there's a cocker spaniel in front of me, oh, there's a French bulldog I've got to pass, oh, there's this I got to do, this I got to cross the road here, and they might look at the road markings, or they're frightened of lorries, tractors, trailers, so I got to do this. There's none of that. There's no stress taking pod out. And that's how it is with all of them. There shouldn't be stress. There shouldn't be... Finnick had a clump of grass then. And Fred... Yeah, he still got it. And Freddie was after him for it. Get it, Finnick! Get it, Finnick! So, yeah, it's a pleasure to take a dog like Pod out. It's a pleasure to live with a dog like Pod, because he's in the house, he chills, he cuddles. You can leave him if you want to go out. You can bring him with you if you want to. And it's always fine, it's always cool. And that's how it is with all of them. Except for Madam Judy, who does play guard dog. Isn't it, Judith? You're the guard dog. You're the guard dog. But even her, there's nothing to her. She just keeps it watched on you. And then you bark to tell everybody that somebody's coming. And then it's all right then. But, yeah, it's really hard to, like, convey everything that I want to convey with this, especially right now because I'm tired and in pain and words aren't working very well. But I think people almost get used to the stress of living with certain dogs, and they get stressed to used to the stress of keeping an eye out for other dogs, panicking, getting the dog on lead, holding the dog on lead, restraining the dog when it's reacting at another dog. and they think that's normal, or it's so routine that it's normal to them. And then if they ever sort of lived with like a dog like Pod's just my shining example today, because he's the one I walked all that sort of street suburban walk to get home, and how lovely and easy and carefree it is to walk him out. I think if they ever did that, then they'd always want that in their dogs. And maybe if you've never had that, you don't realise how nice that is. Does that make sense? And like, I'm not necessarily honing in on Dalmatians for this particular conversation. Could be any breed of dog. Because any dog of any breed has the potential to be reactive. So, anyway, I'm gonna leave this here and wash my show crate bed in, and see you all soon. Bye.